Hello everybody, it is your captain here, Geronimo. Welcome to yet another episode of Let's Play Star Trek Online. In today's video review, we're going to be taking a look at amazing Sona Intel Battlecruiser. Without any further ado, let's proceed with today's episode. Engage! The Sona Intel Battlecruiser can be acquired by opening up the lobby store, going to the Ships and Crew tab, scrolling down a little bit, and checking Sona Intel Battlecruiser Tier 6 Special Requisition Pack. This bad girl is going to cost you 900 lobby crystals. With that being said, let's take a closer look at ship's customizational options. Boomerang-shaped Sona Battlecruiser is a brilliant recreation of the second Sona vessel, as seen in Star Trek Insurrection. The only problem that I have with this model are the basalt collectors. To better say, they're not animated. Ship has somewhat reptilian appearance, but there are some strange Federation design elements integrated into it. This is why I like it so much, to be precise, escape pods. It's a nice fusion of familiar and alien design elements. We have only seen a single variant of this vessel, that's why we have only a single template. There is a Sona bridge recreation, we will go there in a minute. There is only one window option, and material-wise you only get Sona Type 1. Advanced tab grants you the right to customize ship's color pattern from the list of standard patterns. There is a style editor, however, nothing to customize because single template, that's okay. When you set the left side of a color to the red and the right side to the green, you can see how the areas of a ship will be affected when you modify a vessel's color patterns. Not a lot is going around here, and I find it to be okay because we haven't even seen more in the Insurrection. And now for the bridge. Sona's bridge recreation is a gorgeous remake of Ruafo's bridge, as seen in previously said movie, Star Trek Insurrection. STO team has used sound effects from the movie, so bridge noises, klaxons, beeps, boops, and other things are actually screen accurate. You can go to the ready room, which is located on the stern of the bridge. Consuls and bridge officers on a bridge can be interacted with, giving you access to the account bank, duty officer contact, library files, small ship selector. And now let's go into space. The Sona Briarpatch Dwellers are the vanguard of a Sona fleet. They can withstand heavy firepower while simultaneously returning the favor to the fullest without sacrificing offensive firepower. The ship is classified as a scalable Tier 6 Khitomer Alliance battlecruiser. All Khitomer allied ships can be used by any species that you desire. In essence, they can be flown by anyone. Tier 6 ships can be put to use as soon as you successfully finish character's tutorial mission, after which the vessel will scale up alongside with you as you slowly approach the endgame. In process, the ship will gain more hull HP, weapons, and console slots. Ship's mastery won't be online until you reach level 50, however you can collect mastery points early on. Full table of scaling can be seen on the overlay for you to check out right now. Sona battlecruisers come pre-equipped with standard equipment and weapons. Those weapons are set to the lowest mark, which is available at Starship's minimum rank. The items that are pre-provided are appropriate to the type of vessel, of course, and its belonging time period, just to make sense. When you unbox the box, the ship comes pre-equipped with isolytic plasma weaponry and tricobalt torpedo launchers. Pre-equipped weapons can't be upgraded nor re-engineered. If you want to use isolytic weapons that can be upgraded and re-engineered, you will have to get them from the exchange, Sona or Infinity Logbox. Pre-equipped weapons and equipment table is displayed on a screen right now. As an Admiralty card, this boomerang-shaped vessel comes with 59 engineering points, 42 tactical points, and 25 science points. Its special ability is that it will add additional 8 engineering points per every science or a tactical ship that accompanies it on a mission. Maintenance period is obviously 18 hours. There are 56,250 hull HP when you are on level 65. There are also 5 forward weapon slots that will support dual cannon mounts, as well as 3 normal aft weapon slots. Available bridge officer stations are Lieutenant Commander Tactical, Commander Engineering Cross Intelligence Officer, Lieutenant Engineering, Lieutenant Science, and Lieutenant Universal Cross Command Officer. There are 3 available device slots, for tactical and engineering as well as free science console slots. The Boomerang comes with free modifiers because it's a tier 6 ship and they just do! 1.25 for the hull, 1.35 for the shields, and 0.18 for the impulse. Inertia rating is 60 and ship's turn rate is graded as 10 degrees per second. Regarding power systems, you will not be disappointed, because there is no shortage of it. Sona Ships is providing you with +10 to weapons and +5 to the shields and to the engine power levels. As a battlecruiser, you get to access a built-in ability, Cruiser Command Array. With the use of the array, you get to send up various command codes in a circular auras around your ship, which will give boosts to the allies in combat. Such commands are strategic maneuvering, shield frequency modulation, and weapon system efficiency. Not only that it's powerful, it is also sneaky because you get to use a full range of active sensor array capabilities. Primarily, I'm talking about Gather Intelligence. All pure Intel starships are capable of deploying an Intel sensor drone with the Gather Intelligence ability. The drone will, upon launch, immediately cloak and fly towards the target to perform penetrating scans. Every second, the target of Gather Intelligence will have one stack of penetrating scan placed on them. Once the target reaches 15 stacks, they become vulnerable for a brief period. That period can be exploited by the use of expose vulnerability abilities, which are obviously a part of an Intel ship. By using expose vulnerabilities, you get to place a crippling debuff on a target. After the vulnerability stat expires, the target becomes immune to the further stacks of Gather Intelligence for a short amount of time. It is also important to note that if multiple Intel crafts try to expose the same target in the same time, the stacks of penetrating scans will multiply together, rendering that target vulnerable a lot faster. Before we proceed to the next part of a video, I would like to do a short commercial break in here if that is okay with you. Welcome back, crew. Hope you had fun during this break. So, we can't keep on going without stating that ship comes with a passive warp signature masking. This ability will grant Intel craft some small amount of stealth, which will render your ship undetectable at long range. This passive stealth bonus is removed when Starship activates its cloaking device, but because Sona don't have cloaking devices, you're safe from losing your advantages. Vessel's Mastery skill tree is the one of a battlecruiser. What a shock! This tree contains 4 lower tiers, and those are Absorptive Hull Plating, Enhanced Weapons Banks, Enhanced Hull Plating, and Armored Hull. The 5th high-tier starship trait is called Subspatial Warheads. As long as this trait is slotted, dealing damage to the opponent by use of high-yield torpedoes and torpedo transport warhead will form an isolytic tear next to the damaged opponent. This anomaly will chase down the nearest foe's warp core like a zipper through space, causing physical damage and draining engine subsystem power of any enemy that it encounters. This is a subspace-based weaponry, and those are banned by the Second Khitomer Accord. Talking about the legality of the situation, the Second Khitomer Accord was signed during one of the episodes on Star Trek Deep Space Nine. In essence, this is a peace treaty between Federation and Klingons. In the meantime, Federation and Klingons have started a couple of wars. The events in Endgame of Star Trek Online are carried during the 4th Khitomer Accord, just to put your mind to the place on which Khitomer Accord has been signed when. So, if this is a treaty between Federation and Klingons, why does this bound Sona? I'm no legal expert in here, however, Ship's Console is a continuation of the Second Khitomer Accord violation. The console is called Subspace Barrier Agitator. The Sona have developed this specialized piece of deflector technology which is capable of analyzing localized space near an enemy target. Then it finds a weak point in the barrier between a normal space and subspace. By use of automated quantum drilling drones, these weak points are violently tore open to create volatile anomalies which will seek out enemies and will damage them while draining their subsystem energy. Anomalies are also pulled closer to the enemies as their warp cores will serve as magnets. This console provides a passive boost to the maximum shield power, terrain expertise, and shield capacity. I also have to mention how the anomalies have almost identical sound effect as to Iron Man's repulsar beams. I have to love that. Console is part of Sona technology set comprised out of Deep Analytics sensor package, thermolytic injector, and naturally subspace barrier agitator. If you want to know more about the consoles and the chips behind them, I'm linking a video review at the top right corner, so you can check it out as soon as you're done watching this video. By equipping any two consoles from this set, you'll become a Briar Patch Explorer. By having a full-on set, you are a Briar Patch Expert. Granted powers from the sets are on the screen right now. Ship in combat deals a fine amount of damage. It is fast and sneaky, just like an Intel ship should be. Ship's console and trait supplement each other nicely, creating a lot of isolytic rifts that will make your opponent's life very difficult. And your life as well, because Kidomer Accord, you might go to jail due to that. Console is okay for science drain ship builds and perfect for roleplay. I can say the same thing about the trait, especially the roleplay part. All in all, I'm very happy with this starship. 7.5 out of 10 I give to this thingy. Because I'm on a summer vacation, this video is pre-recorded for you. I have no idea who my members are at this moment. But I want you to know how grateful I am for all of you. If I can do it, I will check it out who my members are via the phone app, and I will give you a shout out via the comments. If not, we'll make something out for you, tier 2 members, because I don't want you to be left out during this month. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. This is going to wrap yet another video up, crew. I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like. It's gonna tell that YouTube algorithm that you really liked it, and it's going to help me a lot. Consider subscribing for more STO videos, and as always, crew, I love you all because you are the best. Geronimo, out.